Welcome to the Little League Softball World Series presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Greenville, North Carolina, a gorgeous backdrop of wonderful morning celebrating 50 years of Little League Softball in the Little League Softball World Series. How cool is this? The past and the present coming together pregame on the field for an elimination game this morning. Pennsylvania and Italy facing off. Of the at-bat coming up next. Oh, called strike 3. Frignani paints and wins the battle.
Between two.
Piper Hopple will bat. She hits one hard into right field, and she'll get on base after that battle. Picks her teammate up. It's a 1-out single. Jocelyn Luft, Jalen's twin sister. And Hopple taking off, sliding into the bag. She'll be safe, gets herself into scoring position.
Ball leaves the pitcher's hand, and so I think that might be what we're looking at. A very early lead with the foot leaving the bag with the ball still in Frignani's hand. Good job by the Italian coaches to see that in real time over there in their vantage point in the dugout.
Jenny safe at second, and it's going to be overturned. She's out, to your point, leaving early, leaving before the ball reached the top of the windup. So a little bit of a momentum shift for Team Italy. That one's hit hard, right down the right field line. She's gonna be waved to second. And now being waved over to third. The throw coming in, she slides safe.
That's a conversation in the dugout with the hitters to say, follow my directions. Luckily that one worked in their favor that time.
Go! Myers hits it a mile high on the outfield, just behind third base. Wonderful job. Beatrice Zianelli comes over to make that grab, and the runner is stranded. And okay, all right. We've got some good things cooking here. Beatrice Zianelli drops it down. Luft over for the first out.
Talk about
Frignani ropes that ball into left field. Great at bat by her to get on base for Team Italy.
Now this 200-foot yard.
Casadillo hits it hard in the air to left. It's going just off the wall. Missing by inches. They're going to send the runner, and she's in. Team Italy on the board. We're gonna make sure that she touched home plate. Look at the power, Jenny.
I mean, did we set that up or what?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful swing that literally hit off the top of the fence out there in left field. That was a frozen rope all the way out there, inches away from a home run. The difference is, though, she did not touch home plate. Did she?
Looks like her toes got on it. By the way, we should celebrate that.
Keep the rain away, please.
Swing and a miss, drop third strike. They're not going to go to first. They went to third for Casadillo. Vieta right to the first baseman. They throw to third. Do they get it in time? A double play for Pennsylvania.
One that she's going to be able to locate in a tight situation.
Stars works the walk. All right.
Dance is one of those things that they were able to bond over last night.
Lexi Stabile lays the bunt down beautifully. She's going to be safe at first. Stars at second, doesn't advance over to third. Jenny, your point is right. It sounds right. And that one's gonna hit her. That's something we haven't seen a ton of here at the Little League Softball World Series. The pitchers have been so good. That's gonna load the bases up for Pennsylvania to bring up. Pennsylvania squandered an opportunity in the first, so they'd like to try to make something of this moment. That one catches inside for strike 3.
These hitters.
That one's hit in the air to left. Coming in, making the catch, the tag at third. And so Pennsylvania is going to tie the game up. A sac fly from Peyton Reamer.
Your job is to take the ball to the outfield to allow your runners to score. She gets underneath this one. Great swing plane to drive the ball deep, gets it out to left, and with an errant throw coming in, there is no threat of getting her out at the plate. A nice sac fly, and the ball game's all tied up.
You could see Tina Madison, their third base. Her coach has said she's fearless. Swing and a miss. Frignani with another strikeout. Two in the frame here, but Pennsylvania gets on the board to tie.
How big of a contingency are you going to have at those pro games tomorrow?
I'm gonna be so excited just seeing all the little girls, like knowing that they can be here in this spot and just give them that dream and opportunity. It's just an amazing moment.
You threw out the first pitch before.
And just the sport, how much, like you said, how it's grown over the years. And I wish I had this growing up, to be honest. I didn't have this. We had like chain link fences. This is just incredible, and I'm so proud of everything about this thing.
Well, we're really proud of you.
There's a lot of weather moving into the area today, but we are crossing our fingers that it goes around Elm Street Park.
That one catches for strike 3. Luft gets the job done. It's a 1-2-3 inning as swing and a miss. Frignani gets another K, her 4th of the morning. 0-2 the count to Graft. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Frignani. Let's go back and think about for a second the very first at-bat of this game. Frignani against Jalen.
The first strikeout of the game after that 17-pitch at-bat.
That one's on the ground, tapped to short. Her speed down the line beats it out with plenty of time. And that
Piper Hopple in her last at bat drove the ball deep to right field. She was safe at first on the hit.
Hopple pops it up to center field. They've got a girl coming in. Stefania Bagelli makes the catch. You're making me hungry. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Luft with her 4th strikeout. Hey, you can join Little League this year as it celebrates
13 and allowed them to, they split them into 4 different teams, played the event in Williamsport on Lamade, the special field that is the World Series for the boys is played on. I guess I can't say for the boys.
Women on television, when we put them in spots to succeed, they do so much and then some, right? It's not just about what they do on the field, but off of it as well. Luft strikes out the side in this frame. She's keeping her team in.
Ooh, that'll happen today too.
We'll have to wait and see. Jocelyn Luft hits the first pitch hard on the ground to third. The throw over, scooped up by Aurora Fabry just in time for the first out.
How about pancakes and Pitt?
Played football at Pitt. He was a Pitt Panther and gives the credit to mom, which I can appreciate. That one is high in the air to left. Team Italy's got Linda Benelli there to make the grab too. Excuse me.
Yeah, the red pants were the lucky pants. They lost in the state tournament in the blue pants. Did not wear the blue pants again.
That one is smoked to right field. A 2-out base hit for Stars to extend the inning for Pennsylvania. Their new and Myers taking off, sliding in safely. Tina Madison signaling to stay on the base. So now she's in scoring position for Stabil.
Well, there's also some gamesmanship that you can pairs ahead of them in the batting order, and they potentially could take the bases for the courtesy run.
That one catches inside. Myers slides in. The tag, though, applied. Elisa Casadillo with the bullet down to third to get the base runner and get Italy back to the dugout. The
catch on that high fly ball out to left. You want to make sure that confidence that she had on that fly ball translates to this at bat here as she sits at the bottom of the lineup.
Swing and a miss. Luft gets her 7th strikeout.
Second game of that regional. They had beat Poland 24-0, and then tough game against Czech Bohemia, 3-2 win. But this Italian team put up a ton of runs at their regional, 80 runs. And
if you're going to win with your team, you bring them here. That one's hit hard on the ground, past Love's glove, past the infield, inning extended by Sophie Amoroso.
Yeah, she may be the 14th batter in the lineup, but what she does is she puts speed now.
Got an Uncrustables bucket hat, which we need to get for Chris Budden. Her and Michelle Smith will be heading in for the finals. Luft, another strikeout, 3 in the frame. The runner left stranded. Jalen Luft has kept her team in this ball game. The batter for Pennsylvania, 2-1 the count. Smacks it to second. It gets through the 5-hole, and Stabile's gonna get on for Pennsylvania.
Oh, Stabile.
You know, their entire lineup is able to do something effective for this team.
Well, they had great community support when they left for when they were at the airport. The local ABC news station came out to cover that.
I don't know how they did it. Well, they're doing it, and they've got 2 on now for Sofia Pareca, who lays down the bunt. Frignani makes the play. Graft dancing over at second. Nobody was there. So Pareca does her job, advances the runners into scoring position, just 1 away.
With 2 runners in scoring position.
That one's in the air, foul territory! Wow! Fabry over at first, extends and runs it back to her pitcher to make sure that Lexi Stabile stays over at third. What a grab.
Maybe take home on a dive going backwards by first base.
Oh, Mia Graff to center. The catch is made. Begelli is there. Team Italy gets out of it once again, leaving those runners stranded.
Tell you what, when
that one catches on the outside part of the plate for Stabile. 1 away for Pennsylvania. Hard hit on the ground to short, backhanded, and the throw and stretch called safe. Piper Hopple fired it over to Luft. Looks like her foot might have just come off.
Collapse, so maybe just staying up on the toe, digging it back into the corner of the bag.
Up ball gets away from Stars, so Casadillo heads into scoring position. Just 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning for Team Italy. The international side of these teams, 4 international at bat coming up. Begelli taps it right in front of the plate. Stabile comes out and gets it. Not in time. After that battle, a little tapper gets the job done, and runners are on the corners for Italy.
Yeah, the same idea as a bunt. She tops it, and then also fancy footwork to make sure that she avoids contact with the ball and fair.
Ladies, so as you heard, they are going to put the runner on. They're going to put Martina Vieta on first base to load them up, because you heard that the next 2 batters struck out. They were out.
Not quite the next 2. They take away a lot of their lateral movement, so you just got to punch it hard into one of the holes.
Swing and a miss. Stabile gets the strikeout. 2 away.
Well, and it pays off for the second out of on these next couple pitches.
Fanfoni taps it to third. They go home. You just have to be on the plate. It's a force out. And Pennsylvania gets out of the jam. Wonderful job. Lexi Stabile in that.
I went to a
which
pool
is cool too.
It was in North Carolina. I got to meet some of my favorite people that play softball in Athletes Unlimited. Oh yeah, I went to a pro softball game too.
Oh yeah, I met Jenny Dalton, and they have the chance to be pro softball players. Swing and a miss. Frignani gets the strikeout. There's 1 away. Young watching from home. Luft squares, bunts the off speed, drops it perfectly. Perfectly placed, deadens the ball, and hustles down the line, not to sacrifice, but to get on.
Especially with the ball up in the zone. You see that call made more confidently on a drop ball because it draws the umpire's eye down and picks up the feet of the batter a whole lot more easily. But with this ball being up in the zone, it's...
Wow. So they call her safe over at first. They make the decision after a nice chunk of time discussing that and what you and I both believe.
But with her toes on the line closest to the plate, she's now trying to keep this ball as an inside pitch and drive it to the left side, just like that.
Smacks it through the infield, and everybody's safe. Bases are loaded. Smacks the first pitch she sees through the infield. One run comes home, and Pennsylvania has the lead from Luft's RBI.
And when you move your infield in, you take away the ability to cover a lot of ground laterally. This was a hard hit ball right up the middle. It was going to be hard to get to by anybody, but Zanelli can't get there quickly. The throw coming in does ricochet, does not cause any more problems.
Bases still loaded, one away. Morgan Myers. Myers pops it up on the infield. Frignani catches it, 2 away.
Well, and with that ball.
Stars pops it right to Fabry. She's been a brick wall at first, but Pennsylvania scratches one across. They take the lead into the bottom of the 6th. Italy down to their last 3 outs. In and Stabile's got a younger brother, Jackson. As she gets the strikeout, who you know is cheering her on. The family here for this Pennsylvania team, they are loud, they are proud, they are littered throughout the lineup and in the stands here.
Such a good job of keeping his message simple to his hitters.
That one's back to Stabile, takes her time, makes the throw, 2 away. Pennsylvania 1 out to go.
He left, cheering on his sisters. They call him Stillwell.
And Golinelli works a 2-out walk, extends the game for Italy. She hustles down the bag. She knows what she just did, giving her 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, there it is. Pennsylvania fights off elimination. They win 2-1.
Yeah, Jordy, you're coming back.
Coming back for another game. The pitching performances from Jalen Luft, Lexi Stabile, wonderful. 13 strikeouts combined. They pulled all the right strings in this ball game, and Team Italy has nothing to hang their heads on. That's a tough loss after yesterday, but they should go home so proud of what they did here in Greenville.
And I will say it again, this is the most talented pool of athletes we have seen at the Little League Softball World Series.